Hello everyone, my name is Braden. I'm with Midwest Websites, your solution for business website design and search engine optimization. When going over to log into your WordPress website, have you ever been in a position where you've forgotten the password? I know that I've been in it a time or two, and when I've gone over to recover the password, sometimes I've found that when I put in my username, I'm not able to actually receive the password reset email that WordPress sends out. Now, this can happen for a couple different reasons. Perhaps I accidentally mistyped the email address when I was setting up the WordPress website, or when I was setting up the WordPress website in my GoDaddy cPanel platform, maybe it generated one for me. Both of these are pretty common occurrences and can be extremely frustrating for people to go in and try and figure out how to get access to their website. And if you can't get into your admin dashboard, you can't fix it there. And if you can't get a password reset, you can't get back into the admin dashboard or make corrections through that. Fortunately, there is one other way that you can easily go in and get this corrected, but it's hidden behind a bunch of different buttons and isn't necessarily the most intuitive thing to find. Once you know what you're looking for, it's an easy enough fix. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that today. Now, most cPanels are going to have WordPress databases stored in PHP-MyAdmin. Your cPanel may look a little different from the GoDaddy cPanel that you're looking at here. It might have a blue and white color scheme, as is the standard, or it might have a different customization. But most of the buttons that are going to be in here are the same. Other web hosting platforms tend to have a specific spot for their databases as well. Some of them also use PHP-MyAdmin. Some of them use something entirely different. If you have questions on where to find your database, your web host should be able to point you in the right direction without any problem. cPanel has a convenient little search feature here, so we're going to go ahead and use that to open up PHP-MyAdmin, and we're going to go have a look at our database. Now, I only have one website set up in here, for example.midwestwebsites.com, so I only have the one database over here. We're going to go ahead and click on the name of the database to show everything that's in it. This is just a vanilla WordPress installation. I don't have any extra plugins or anything else installed, so you may have a few other entries here beyond what you're seeing. That's perfectly normal. To go in and work with your WordPress users, you're going to be looking for the table that ends with _users. Now, you may have a different prefix before it than the WO. I know that GoDaddy's managed WordPress platform has a customized prefix. Many other WordPress environments use WP instead of WO. Regardless, you're looking for the one that has the users option here, which should display all of the users that you have set up in your WordPress website. Now, if you have pages and pages of users, that may be of some concern. You may have a compromise in your website. Probably worth speaking with your developer about that just to check in on it. Usually you should only have one to a small handful of users in here, depending upon how many people have access to the website. In some cases, where you have a membership portal, you might have a few more, or you might have a larger following, but those are generally fewer and further between. Now, as you can see here, we've got a whole bunch of information. We've got our user login, which is example site. We have a password that looks like a random string of letters and numbers. There's a reason it looks like that. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. And then we have our user email address, which is pulling a secureserver.net email address that was generated by the GoDaddy server. Now, while you can double-click on any of these to go in and edit them, I would recommend that you refrain and go to the edit button over on the left instead. This is going to give you more control over a few of your options, and this is actually going to be very important in just a moment, particularly with your password. We'll go ahead and start with the email address just so that any notifications that our WordPress site needs to send to us are actually making it to our inbox. So over on the right, you're going to see the value here. It's going to be the same thing that was on the previous screen. We're going to go ahead and delete that, and we're going to replace the user email here with our own. design@midwestwebsites.com. And now we're going to go ahead and update the password. Since we're already here, we might as well go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and delete this. I would recommend that you use a more secure password than the one that I'm going to put in here. Mine is just going to be an example. So we're going to do new password 1234. It's not a secure password. Please use your own. Use better security for the password that you put in. Now, you'll remember that our password looked like a bunch of letters and numbers a little bit ago. That's because it's actually encrypted. We want to hide what it looks like in the database so that if a bot or a malicious script gets access to your database, it doesn't automatically get free access to your password. For WordPress websites, you'll want to go ahead and look for the MD5 encryption in the dropdown. It'll be just to the left of your entry for your new password. We'll go ahead and select that. And then to save our changes, we'll just click the Go button here. And with that, we can see our new user email. And we have an entirely different string of gibberish over here in the user password that is hiding our real password. So now, all we need to do is go back over to our page. We'll go ahead and refresh it. And we'll try to log in. Our username is still going to be example site. We're going to put in our new password. And we're going to log in. We're going to go ahead and skip the wizard. I've actually not gone through and done anything in the website, which is why it's presenting me with that option. And we're back in the dashboard. If this video has been helpful to you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to have some assistance with your WordPress website, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at design@midwestwebsites.com. We'll also have some links in the description below for you. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great day.